Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So, today's presentation will be on search engines and how to find what you are looking for. So, first off, what is a search engine? A search engine is a web based tool that enables users to locate information on the internet. Think of the internet as a library. Search engines are like librarians. If you tell them you are looking for a book on a certain topic or of a certain genre, they are going to work to find you the most relevant books on that topic. Some popular search engines are Google, Yahoo, Bing, and DuckDuckGo. So, we're going to be talking about the differences between some of these search engines, starting with Google. Google is by far the most widely used search engine in terms of search volume and is the main focus for most in search engine optimization, meaning that many sites build their content around appearing higher in Google searches. Next is Bing. Bing is owned by Microsoft and has the second largest search volume worldwide after Google. Probably one of the most well known advantages is the image search, offering sharper and higher quality images in the results page. Yahoo. Yahoo Search is powered by Bing, although Yahoo controls the design and results displayed on its SERPs. Basically, that means it is the same as Bing, but it looks different. So, Yahoo is not a search engine at all, in fact, but a web portal through which you use Bing. DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is a general search engine designed to protect user privacy while avoiding the skewing of search results that can happen because of personalized search. Sometimes it is referred to as a filter bubble. This is what sets it apart from all the previously mentioned search engines. If you want private and more unbiased searches, DuckDuckGo is the search engine you would want to use. Ecosia. Ecosia is a search engine that was created in Berlin, Germany, that helps nonprofit organizations by donating them a portion of their profit in order to help focus on their goals on reforestation. Ecosia is currently one of the many Google Chrome default search engines, so if you like the idea of an eco friendly search engine, then Ecosia is definitely for you. How do search engines work? A three-part process occurs when you search something in a search engine. Step 1 is crawl. The search engine scours the internet for web pages matching your search. It looks over the code and content for each URL it finds. Step 2 is index. The search engine stores and organizes all the pertinent URLs from its crawl and adds it to the lists of results you will receive. And finally, rank. The search engine lists or ranks your search results based off what it deems to be the most relevant to your search. Search engines take the keywords in your search and look for corresponding keywords on known web pages. The search engine crawls web pages' visible and invisible content for your search terms, and that is what you see on the page and what is written in the code of the page. Search engines like Google can even decipher the intent of your search and give you results accordingly. So, for example, search engines will make assumptions about what you are looking for based on the phrasing of your search. If you search iPhone unboxing, it will assume you want to see videos and therefore show you videos first. If you search iPhone box, it will assume your intent was to see pictures of the actual iPhone boxes. And finally, if you search iPhone, it will show you web links. In this case, it is assuming you are looking to buy an iPhone. So as you can see on the images on the left, on the top left, their person has searched iPhone unboxing and some videos about that has come up. And then to the bottom, there's iPhone box, where images have popped up first of the actual box. And then on the right, just iPhone. The Apple Store has come up because Google thinks that you were going to want to buy an iPhone. Why do some sites rank higher? Besides paying to be included as sponsored results, many web pages rank higher thanks to their use of something called SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. Continuing on about SEO. SEO is a practice by which websites take measures to appear higher in search engine ranking. A main way they do this is by populating their pages and code with variations on popular search phrases. Even journalists must now apply SEO practices to their articles in order to drive traffic to newspaper and magazine websites. Start searching. You can either use the default search bar that appears on your computer or type a specific search engine into the search bar. You can type in www.google.com to use Google or www.bing.com to use Bing. And it's very similar with all the other sites as well. Just a note about Google is the I'm feeling lucky button on Google will take you directly to the website of the #1 listed search result. Suggestions. Let's say you want to make chicken for dinner. You type in recipes for chicken, and suggestions appear underneath your search. You can click on one of these suggestions or keep typing. And you don't need to worry about complete sentences, punctuation, or grammar. So as you can see to the right, some suggestions have just come up below the text box. Results. After you type in your search, hit enter or click the search bar. A list of websites will then appear in a column. To access a website, click on its link. The link will be underlined in blue. And an extra thing just to take note of is that sometimes ads will appear as well as websites. You can ignore the ads as they are most likely less helpful than the other websites that are listed. What if you are not getting the results that you want? If you can't find what you're looking for, more specific searches yield better results. Try using different words. So, for example, this person has taken 3 attempts, the first one being breakfast recipes, which is very vague. Attempt 2 is a little bit more specific with pancake recipes. However, attempt 3 would definitely be your best option if you're looking to make gluten-free pancakes. Some more search tools. Firstly, quotation marks. The simplest and most effective way to search for something specific is to use quotation marks around a phrase or name to search for those exact words in that exact order. Let's say you're searching for a recipe for sugar cookies, but the search engine gives you a recipe for cookies with sugar in them. You could type sugar cookies in quotation marks, and the search engine will most likely find recipes for sugar cookies specifically. Exclude terms. You can specifically exclude certain words using the minus symbol. A search for cookies minus chocolate chip will find results for cookies, but it will exclude chocolate chip cookies. And a quick tip is just to make sure there's no space between the minus symbol and the word you are excluding. Searching within a site. Many of the search engines within websites are not very good. you can use Google or Bing instead. If you're looking for an article in the New York Times about airplanes, you can do this. So you can simply type site and then a colon and then the site that you're wanting to search and then just the topic that you're wanting to find out about. Finding related sites. To search for sites that are similar to others, you can use the related colon. Make sure there's no space between related and the site you are inputting. So this is very similar to the last slide. You just want to write related and then just the link of the website that you're trying to find similar websites about. Asterisk. The asterisk can be used in place of a missing word or part of word if you've forgotten it. An example is a asterisk in one hand is worth two in the bush. And as you can see on the left, Google has picked up the word that you missed and has brought up information about this phrase. Either or. If you are not sure of the exact spelling or phrasing of something, you can use the word or, making sure to capitalize both the O and the R. By default, search engines will find results for you based on all the words in your search. By using or, the search engine will look for results that contain either of the search items and not just both. A note is that sometimes search engines can help you by correcting your spelling or suggesting other phrases, but if they don't and you can't find the right results still, this is a very good thing to try. Nearby. If you are looking for a place and you have given Google access to your location, you can stick the word nearby into your search and it will only search for locations in close proximity to you. So on the image, the person has searched restaurants nearby, and you can see that there are many different locations of restaurants that might be of interest. Use Google to do math and conversions. You can get Google to do simple math for you by typing in equations and using common keyboard keys as operations. So you want to use the asterisk to multiply, the slash to divide, the minus symbol to subtract, and the plus symbol to add. You can also convert amounts on Google by writing the amount and the measurement to the measurement you wish to convert to. So the person wanted to convert 20 Celsius to Fahrenheit, and Google quickly picked up this and just converted it into Fahrenheit. Other search shortcuts. Here are other search term shortcuts that you can use to get information quickly. You can use weather and then insert your zip code, a time and place, define, and a word. And you can check stocks by just inputting their ticker name. And finally, you can pull up Google Translate simply by just typing in translate. For an example, this person has searched time in Berlin and it shows them that it is 1:46 a.m. in Berlin. Use SEO to your advantage. Sometimes turning SEO on its head can work in your favor. Try searching not in the language that you would particularly use, but that websites might use. For example, if you need a flat tire repaired, instead of searching, I have a flat tire, search flat tire repair for more accurate results. Search settings in Google. Firstly, go to search settings to select how results are displayed. Go to languages to select what language you would like Google to use. You can turn on safe search to block explicit content from your search results. You can go to advanced search to make your search more specific. And finally, you can go to search activity to see your recent search history. Advanced search. This is what the advanced search page looks like. You can make your searches more specific by asking Google to exclude certain words, search exact phrasing, search only in certain languages or regions, and much more. So you can find pages with all the words you insert, an exact word or phrase, any of the words you insert, none of the words that you type, and even numbers that range. And then you can also narrow your results by language, region, last update, as well as site or domain. Different categories of searching. Underneath the search bar, after searching something up, you'll see different categories. By selecting and searching within one of these categories, you can further specify your search. When you go into one of these categories, you will only see results from that specific category. A note is that images and videos are often embedded in web pages, and you can get to the source web page by clicking the page title, which should appear next to or below the video or image. So now I'm just going to do a live demo. Okay, firstly, I'm going to show you how to get to different search engines. So right now, my computer is already on Google, but let's say I was on another one and I wanted to get to Google, I would simply search www.google.com and it takes me just to the Google search page. And this is very similar for the other search engines as well. So if I wanted to go to Bing, I would search www.bing.com. And again, it just takes me to the Bing homepage. And there's also DuckDuckGo. So if you search DuckDuckGo.com, it should look something like this, which is the DuckDuckGo main search page. And there's an option to add DuckDuckGo to Chrome. So you would just click this button if you're thinking it's something that you would want to use. And then finally, I'm just going to show how to get to Ecosia. So you would search again, www.ecosia.com. And it will bring you to this page. And something I find really interesting about Ecosia is that it first shows you the trees that are planted by Ecosia users. And there's also an Add Ecosia to Chrome button as well. And if you scroll down, it just gives you some information about deforestation and climate change, which I think is really informative. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to change your default search engine. So right now I'm on Google Chrome. So on Google Chrome, you're going to want to head over to the top right of your search engine and click these three dots. And then you're going to want to go all the way down until you find settings, which is very close to the bottom, just above help. And in settings, you're going to want to scroll down all the way until you find a section that says search engine. And to switch your default search engine, you can see this first line. And right now I'm on Google, but if you click on the space, a drop-down menu will come up and you can choose which search engine you would like to use. So you can choose from Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and Ecosia. Okay. If you want to do conversions or math, let's say, on your computer, you can simply search it and then it will give you the answer. So if I wanted to know 8 divided by 4, I would use the 8 and then slash and 4 and enter, and then it gives me the answer 2. Um, I'm just going to give an example of something that you could search up. So let's say I searched up computer because I just wanted to know more information about it. So firstly, it gives me a map of different computer stores or maybe computer like fixers near me. And so as you can see below this search box, there are these different sections. So firstly, there's all, which is just it puts what it thinks your intent of the search is first. And then there's images. So this is just going to give you images of something that you searched up. So here is, of course, computers. And there's also shopping where you can shop, but I know that my school has disabled it so it doesn't work for my computer. But moving on to maps. So if you click on maps, it will bring you to Google Maps where it will show you many different electronic stores or maybe computer stores. And you can see a list of them to the left and then also the ones that are in red points on the map. And then because I have enabled my location for Google, it has given me stores that are close to me. Okay, if I just go back, then there's also news. And so there's just maybe some news that have keywords of your search. Finally, there's more, where there's videos, books, flights, and finance. So finally, I'm just going to show you search settings, which is just to the right over here of these sections. So if I just click on settings, a drop-down menu will come up and you're just going to want to hit search settings. And here you can turn on safe search. So this will remove explicit content from your search engine. And you can also change the results that you get per page. And so if you have, let's say 10, it will definitely load faster than if you chose 100 per page. And there are many other different customization options, but it's really just up to you about what you like. And so if you see to the left, there we are currently on the search results tab, but if we head down to languages, this is which language you want Google to use. So right now I'm in English, but there are many different options of which you would like. There's also appearance, and it's just maybe like a dark theme. So there's an option to have your device default, a dark theme, or a light theme for your search engine. And then if you decide to change it, you want to press save before exiting the site or else it will not like save what you've done, like the changes that you've made to your search engine. That concludes the live demo, and I thank you so much for coming today.